Well, howdy, barn finders. Welcome back for another video. This time we're going to be doing Mikko Studios. Right off the bat, as you go into the left of the starting area, there's going to be this little shed with a couple items to pick up here. The collectible poster right there on the wall, don't forget that, along with the horn right there on the table too. After you snag both those collectibles, we're going to go to the gate to the right of this area, the non-lock picking one. You'll find a tire sitting over here waiting to be dug up. There's lots of digging areas around here too. Some of them don't have anything, and some of them just have some zombies that'll pop up and scare you. So if you want to be scared, those zombies will do it. But after you dig your way through those first couple of objectives, you'll come around to the side here, and we'll find some more collectibles. In particular, there's going to be one sitting over here in like a tomb that you gotta knock open to get. That's the cinema action right there. After you get those, you're going to turn around, and we're going to head back into this big building that we're around right now. There's two gates in here. One's for a lockpick, and one's a regular one you can do. We're going to go ahead and open up the lockpick one anyways, because you'll be kind of running around here anyways. But if you don't care about that, you can just skip it. Come back into this big building, and there's several collectibles around here, some on the bottom area and some up on those stairs, but we're going to come back to the stairs. For now, go straight up to the altar, get this chalice looking device along with this camera sitting over here. Those are going to be the two collectibles on the ground floor we need. After you get those, you can pick up all these recyclables around on the ground too. Got some trash to pick up, as well as a few extra camera part pieces. Once you get those knocked out, you can climb up these stairs over here by getting rid of all this junk over here. Watch out for that spooky zombie that's going to jump out and scare you, and get the Jumbo and Marcel collectible. After you get through those, you'll find a few more over here in the back, another umbrella kit to pick up, and there's also going to be some moonshine sitting just to the left there, which I definitely missed the first time around, but you're going to walk up, and you're going to grab that, and get treated to another cutscene. After moving on from there, we're going to come back out of this main area, and we're going to go pick up more collectibles in the back, where there is a lot. Mikko Studios is a huge, long level, unfortunately. But once you start figuring out where these parts are at in this video, it should make it pretty quick. This is to the left of the area that you'll be walking around from. Go ahead and grab this camera sitting over here. Nice little piece of that. Another scary zombie who jumps up and shouts a German phrase at you. But hidden behind this wall is another LED one. You can go ahead and pick that up, and then saunter back over into this main area where there's all sorts of tombs, and there's some director props and things like that. There's really only one item we're looking for in particular in here, and you'll see there's kind of some digging areas you can grab. Feel free to ignore those if you want. Some of them have some recyclable stuff, but nothing of importance for our mission. The big one we're after, though, is there's going to be a statue hidden over here. It's up kind of towards the front. It's this little idol-looking statue, so grab that, and we'll be on our way. Next up, you're going to have some collectibles sitting over here to the right where these various chairs are. Go ahead and grab any recyclable and pick up materials you want for crafting and things like that. You'll definitely be needing those later. But in this tomb, on top of this box is a arm. And just to the right of it is another diggable spot where you can dig up a bunny statue. Don't forget to pick that up too. As you see, I dug it up and forgot to pick it up. Took me a while to come back and find it, but make sure you always pick those up. Just to the right of where that's at, there's another tomb area. You can pop that open for some more recyclable stuff. Otherwise, feel free to ignore more and more of these. I usually pick up all the pieces around here for crafting materials and just in general make some extra cash, but nothing you need to worry about. What we do need to worry about, though, is this back area here. You're going to pop your way into this wooded off area, and right on the shelf here is another arm to grab. Followed by that arm, you're going to have a area over here with a bunch of kind of wooden caskets. Knock those open. And inside you'll find another guitar sitting right there. Followed by the guitars, are just more and more breakable objects around here. Really a lot of wood is in this level, so if you are struggling to pick up wood for any of your crafting items, you can come back through this level and get quite a few knocked out. More diggable spots over here, of course, too. Some of these seem to just have more jump scares, but I always like to check every single one of them for a thorough inspection. Soon, though, you'll see this wall skin you can pick up. Nothing really needed, but pick it up on your way if you want. Right behind it, though, is this giant-looking axe called the Icon you're going to grab. And next, we're going to go back into this tomb-looking place. We were in the front side of it. Now we've swung all the way to the back. Grab that. And there's a red joystick right on the counter in there, too. More breakable items if you want to get those, but the real breakable one you gotta look for is there's this wall kind of hidden over here to the right. Make sure you knock your way through that and get every single one so that you can go in and grab the Shirley Love doll, which connected to a few other achievements as well. But once you get in here, we're gonna have kind of a puzzle to do, if you will. You have to move the statue's arms into these positions. And you can tell which one it is by all the statues around here, but if not, feel free to follow this guide, grab the camera piece along the way, and of course more breakable stuff too. Some of it can be a little hidden in these, so I definitely would encourage you to break them all as you're going along to see if anything's hidden along in these. But right back here is another megaphone called the Party Killer to pick up. More boxes, and hidden inside these boxes is more skeleton parts. But after you grab those and make your way back into the middle area here, you'll open up all these little chests that look like nesting dolls, and inside the key that you'll need to get into the back area. We've got one more item to grab too in this area. It's going to be hidden back in this spot behind, of course, that door. Pick up the Iron Rhino door for a part you'll need to assemble later. Following that, though, this is back behind that area we were just in. You'll come back to this scene where you'll have a sword sticking into this dead guy. Grab his sword and ascend up this little ladder to the right to find a chair to pick up. And just behind that chair, you can already see it too, we'll have a comic page to grab. Pick up that off the ground. And while we're here, we're also going to grab the golden toilet paper for this level. This one isn't that hard to do, but you kind of have to do a little parkour in order to actually get to it. So jump from this tomb and knock that blockable object out in these boards. And there you go, there's that toilet paper. And a lovely fart to greet us as well. After the golden toilet paper, we have one more major area we're going to hit, which is going to have our mission item. And of course, we've got a pickable along the way, a zombie arm right there. Make sure to grab that in the diggable spot, and then make your way back over into this area. You'll see these branches blocking your way, pop those out, and jump across this small swamp. Watch out for that zombie that could knock you into the swamp too. But we have our statue puzzle again. This time you have to go pick up all the pieces for the statue. So just to the left there is going to be a head item. And then hidden back here by this garbage can is another collectible. Floor skin, but it's not needed. Just putting it here anyways. But once you have that and any other pieces you want over there, walk over to the right and you'll see a couple of tables sitting along the side here, as well as a few tombstones. Again, we're going to need that statue arm for the puzzle, but a lot of these have breakable objects for you to gather materials in. So come over here, knock these branches down with your hammer or your axe, and dig up this ground back here. We finally get something from digging up all these, which is a piece of the puzzle we need, thankfully. But that's about it from these, sadly. And there is that statue arm. So with all three of these, you can now finally solve the puzzle to get your mission item. Again, the statue position is pretty much the same as the last time we did this puzzle too. and you just have to rotate both the left and the right statue into the same position. So give that arm a couple of clicks, turn, looks good, and same deal on this one. Move the arm into the right spot, twist the head, and you'll get the coffin right behind you. And finally, our mission item, the horseman armor. Once you get all that done, you should be complete on this level. You'll get your signature yeehaw, and you can roam all the way back to your car and double check if you missed anything. Pretty much the diggable items were some of the harder ones, I felt like, but collectibles can be kind of hit and miss too, but you should have about 26, 5, and 1 for a complete mission. And we'll see you for the next video.